Hello, everyone, and welcome to RadioCSIRT, your daily podcast with cybersecurity news. I'm Mark Frederick Gomez. It's Saturday, November 8th, 2025, episode 480, recorded from the Talleyrand Castle in Valenciennes, in the heart of central France. On today's agenda, a critical bug in Samba enabling remote command execution, 2 vulnerabilities in SuiteCRM leading to privilege bypass, and a stealthy attack hidden for years in .NET packages designed to strike in 2027. We'll also look at Whisper Leak, a new side-channel attack breaking the privacy of AI conversations, a Chinese cyber espionage campaign against a US nonprofit, and 7 critical 0 days patched by QNAP after the Pobune 2 Rome contest. As a reminder, all OSINT sources used for this podcast are available on RadioCSIRT.org and in the episode descriptions. If you're new here, don't hesitate to subscribe to the podcast. A critical vulnerability has been discovered in Samba, tracked as CVE 2025-10230. The issue lies in the WINS management module, which handles NetBIOS name registration. During that process, Samba passes unvalidated names to a shell script. As a result, a remote unauthenticated attacker can inject arbitrary commands executed by the Samba process itself. In practice, a single crafted WINS request can trigger remote command execution on the server. The CVSS score is the maximum possible, 10.0, critical. No user interaction or privileges are required, and confidentiality, integrity, and availability are all fully compromised. This flaw corresponds to CWE78, OS command injection, and matches several known attack patterns such as CAPEX6 and CAPEX88. Red Hat and the Samba team advise updating to the latest patched version, applying vendor security fixes, filtering unsafe WINS inputs, and restricting network access to Samba services. Another serious flaw has been found in SuiteCRM, the open source customer relationship management platform. CVE 2025-64489 affects all versions up to 7.14.7 and 8.0.0-beta.1 through 8.9.0. When an administrator deactivates a user account, the active session is not invalidated. That means an inactive user can continue accessing the system and even reactivate their own account. The result is unauthorized persistence and privilege escalation. The CVSS score is 8.3, high, allowing remote exploitation with a major impact on confidentiality and integrity. Patches are available in versions 7.14.8 and 8.9.1, and administrators are urged to update immediately and ensure sessions are revoked on deactivation. A second vulnerability in SuiteCRM, CVE 2025-64490, exposes flaws in role-based access control. Users with limited privileges can still view or create project and calendar entries, even when those modules are disabled in role settings. Access rules are inconsistently enforced, leading to unauthorized data exposure. This issue, tied to CWE 863, incorrect authorization, also carries a CVSS score of 8.3. The fix is included in the same updates, 7.14.8 and 8.9.1. Security researchers have uncovered a long-term supply chain attack on the NuGet platform, targeting industrial .NET environments. 9 malicious packages published between 2023 and 2024 by the user Shanghai666 contain destructive code set to activate years later, between 2027 and 2028. Downloaded nearly 10,000 times, these packages appeared legitimate. Over 99% of the code was benign, hiding about 20 malicious lines. The most dangerous one, Sharp7 Extend, targeted Siemens S7 Industrial PLCS, using typo squatting to mimic the real Sharp7 library. Once installed, it triggered random system crashes and corrupted critical commands, with severe implications for safety systems. 2 mechanisms were found, one causing random crashes in about 20% of communications, the other corrupting data after a random delay of 30 to 90 minutes. All the malicious packages have since been removed, but systems that integrated them should be considered compromised. Microsoft has disclosed a new side-channel attack called Whisper Leak, which targets streaming large language models. It allows an attacker who can observe encrypted network traffic for example at the ISP level or on a shared Wi-Fi, to infer the topic of AI chat conversations, even though they're protected by HTTPS. By analyzing packet sizes and timing, attackers can train machine learning classifiers to recognize specific discussion topics such as politics or financial crime. Using models like LightGBM, BI-LSTM, and BERT, Microsoft achieved over 98% accuracy on systems from Mistral, XAI, DeepSeek, and OpenAI. To mitigate this risk, OpenAI, Microsoft, and Mistral now insert random text sequences into responses to obscure timing patterns. Microsoft also advises using VPNs, avoiding sensitive topics on untrusted networks, and preferring non-streaming LLM models. Researchers from Symantec, Broadcom, have exposed a China-linked espionage campaign targeting a US policy-focused nonprofit organization. In April 2025, the attackers exploited public vulnerabilities, including Log4Shell, Atlassian OGNL, Apache Struts, and Go-Ahead RCE. To gain access and remain on the network for weeks, they created a scheduled task running msbuild.x hourly as system, injecting code into cssc.exe that connected to a command and control server at 38.180.83.166. The group used DLL sideloading via Viper AV's vetisafe.exe to load a malicious spamres.dll, a method previously linked to APT41 subgroups like Kelp and EarthLongG. They also deployed a custom loader injecting a variant of DDRED and performed DCSYNC-like activity to gather Active Directory data. The intrusion ended mid-April, likely after exfiltration goals were achieved. Symantec assesses this as a strategic espionage operation seeking persistent, stealthy access for intelligence collection. Finally, at Beyond Tunnel on Ireland 2025, researchers exploited 7 zero-day vulnerabilities in QNAP and NAS devices, achieving remote code execution and privilege escalation. The flaws affected QTS 5.2.x and QTS Hero h5.2.x/h5.3.x through input validation and memory handling bugs in CGI components. Teams DevCore, Summoning Team, Team DDoS, and SciCraft demonstrated full system compromise. QNAP both kernel and authentication bypass issues. Admins should update immediately, rotate passwords, and segment NAS networks to limit lateral movement. And that's the end of this episode. I hope it provided clear and useful information. You can share your feedback by email at RadioCSIRT@gmail.com. See you tomorrow for a new episode. Until then, don't overthink it, just patch. Sending you much love. See you tomorrow. Bye.